Okay, now we will discuss questions on ABC Sendirian Berhad. Alright, so when you read first paragraph, you have information regarding 4 types of product P, Q, R, and S. And then you have information regarding selling price, direct materials, direct labor, variable overhead. Okay, so if you total up these 3 value, you will get variable cost. Variable cost for the product. Alright, that means for product P, if you total up these 4, product P, you will get value 12 ringgit. Total variable cost for product P, 12 ringgit. And then for product Q, 6 plus 4 plus 2, 12 ringgit also. Product R, 7 plus 8 plus 5, you will get 20 ringgit. And product S, 8 plus 8 plus 5, you will get 21 ringgit. Okay, and then when selling price, this is selling price minus variable cost, you will get contribution margin for 1 unit product. For example, contribution margin for product P, 30 ringgit minus 12 ringgit, then you will get value 30 minus 12 means how much? 18 ringgit. Okay, 18 ringgit. Okay, and then for product Q, you calculate contribution margin 32 minus 12 ringgit. For product R, selling price 47 minus 20. For product S, 44 ringgit minus 21 ringgit. Then they also give us information regarding fixed costs. Okay, labor hours, machine hours, and also maximum demand. Alright. And then for fixed overhead, they put star here. Okay, fixed overhead absorbed based on budgeted labor hours of 1,200 per week. Last paragraph, during the week of the following months, the machine is due for its periodic maintenance. This will reduce machine hours. Reduce machine hours available for production to 20,000. 10 hours only. That means capacity you have to either labor hours or machine hours. But remember, when you have question on limiting factor, you must follow 4 steps. Step 1, you determine limiting factor. Okay, and then step 2, you create ranking. And then after you create ranking, step 3, you identify optimum production mix. Okay, you calculate production schedule, you prepare your production schedule, and then step 4, you answer the question. Normally, question asks you to calculate contribution margin or maybe net profit. Okay, so for this question, step 1, they already mentioned that your machine hours available reduce. Okay, reduce for the 3rd week of the month because it's due for periodic maintenance. Therefore, there is a shortage in terms of machine hours. Okay, that means you can skip step 1 because you already identify limiting factor. In this case, comes from machine hours. Okay, and then requirement A, determine optimum production plan. Optimum production plan refers to step 3. Okay, you prepare production schedule that maximize profit of ABC Sendirian Berhad for the 3rd week of the following months. Prepare profit statement. Okay, prepare profit statement under step number 4. That will yield optimum maximum plan that will give you the highest profit. Part B, to ensure that the company is able to meet the quantity demand by its customer, the marketing director suggests buying product R, okay, from overseas supplier at cost 31 ringgit per unit. This would need to be repackaged at cost 1 ringgit per unit. Evaluate suggestion made by the director. So when you evaluate the suggestions, that means when you buy product R from outside, you will have extra capacity to produce last ranking product. Because of that, you should repeat step 3. You prepare again your production schedule, and then finally you answer the questions. That one under step 4. Okay, now let's discuss first requirement. Alright, this is step 2. Step 2. you prepare this table, you show your selling price for each product minus variable cost, and then you calculate contribution margin. Okay, and then your limiting factor in terms of machine hour. Okay, machine hours. So your machine hours for product P 3 hours. Look at the questions. Product Q 4 hours, product R 5 hours, and last product S 4 hours. So your contribution margin you divide by limiting factor. Then you calculate contribution margin per limiting factor. Okay, so from this information, that means the most profitable product is product P. So that will be your first ranking. The highest contribution margin for one machine hours. You can generate 6 ringgit income, okay, revenue. And then followed by product S. And then third product R. And last one is product 5. So when you finish a second step, okay, you can proceed with next step. That means first you produce product P. Okay, so product P, if you look at maximum demand, look at your question, maximum demand per week in units, product P 250. So you produce 250, you will utilize how many machine hours? One unit requires 3 machine hours. Okay, one unit requires 3 machine hours. That means if you produce 250 units, 250 multiplied by 3, that means you will utilize 750 machine hours. Maximum hours available, this one given in the questions, given in the questions, 2010. So if you already produce product P, that means you have balance another 1260 hours. This is balance, right? Balance in terms of machine hours. Then you produce second ranking product, which is product R. Okay, maximum demand 200 hours. One unit requires 4 machine hours. So when you produce product R, you utilize another 800 machine hours. Okay, so 1260 minus 800, balance 460. Ranking product, because you have only 460 machine hours, your third ranking product is product R. That means you can produce product R only how many? 92 units. Okay, 460 divided by 5 hours. 460 machine hours balance divided by 5, you will get 92 units. So your last ranking product you cannot produce because you don't have extra machine hours. Okay, so when you complete that step, you can proceed to last step 4. Based on this volume, you calculate contribution margin. Alright, based on this volume just now, this one we refer to production schedule. We multiply by contribution margin per unit for product P, S, and R. Then you will get total contribution for 3 products, 11,584. 4,005 plus 4,006 plus 2,484. Okay, and then fixed overhead 3,006. How do we get this figure? They give you total fixed overhead. Remember, look at the question. Fixed overhead absorbed based on labor hours. So total labor hours per week 1,200 hours. And then how do you absorb? You multiply by FOAR. Okay, so how much is your FOAR in this case? Look at the question. Labor hour for product P, 1 labor hour, 3 ringgit. That means your FOAR, overhead FOAR is 3 ringgit. Okay, so you multiply by 3 ringgit, you will get 3,600 ringgit. And then total contribution minus 3,006, your profit is 7,984 ringgit. Because question asks you to prepare a profit statement showing the profit that the optimum plan will yield. So this is your profit the optimum plan will yield. Okay, and then requirement B, you can prepare based on this table. Okay, you take the 7,984 and then you less existing contribution. We exclude contributions from your third product just now. We make adjustment later. Okay, and then you add proposed contribution because you buy product R from outside supplier, so you have extra capacity to produce last ranking product. Okay, you have extra capacity to produce last ranking product, which is product S, product S or product Q just now, product Q. Okay, product Q. So product Q, you have balance for 60 hours just now. One unit requires 4 machine hours. That means you can produce product Q for 60 divided by 4, 115 hours, 115 units. Okay, one unit will generate 20 ringgit contribution margin. So total we will get this. Alright, so how about third ranking product? Third ranking product maximum demand is 160. 160 and then selling price 47. Your variable cost just now. Okay, your incremental cost, incremental this one for product R, product R 47. Okay, you minus 32 ringgit. Okay, you minus 32 ringgit. How do we get that this 32 ringgit? This is incremental cost. Remember, your purchase price is 31 ringgit and then you repackage 1 ringgit. So total, when you buy that product from outside supplier, product R, when you buy from outside supplier, you have to pay purchase price 31 and packaging cost 1 ringgit. So total is 32. So contribution margin from product R, if you buy from external supplier, is 47 minus 32. 15 ringgit for 1 unit. Then your maximum demand 180. You multiply, you will get this figure. Finally, your revised budgeted profit is 10,500. Now you compare with your first requirement. There is an increase of 2,516. Okay, so that means you can proceed with the suggestion to buy product, third ranking product from outside supplier so that you can produce last ranking product. That means you can work at maximum capacity and you can fulfill maximum demand.